This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff will be a return. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Play action here on first down. First play taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts it in great scoring position.
Chris, I absolutely love this call. First play of the game, national championship. Instead of easing your way in, why not just take a shot downfield, and here it pays off for a big gain.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes the defender miss. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. On the run, it's DeMarco. Touchdown, Texas. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And he'll lead the kick. Right there, they'll start from the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. Receiver brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability, his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss,
the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And this one will be fair caught. The first play of the drive, they'll begin from their 47. Breaks in open space. He's got the thrust and still going. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What do you know, Chris? An option keep for a first down by an Oregon quarterback. Man, I love to see that. And think about all the different games I had a chance to call watching Oregon quarterbacks with that dual threat ability to throw it, but of course, being able to run the football. Jeremiah Masoli, Marcus Mariota, Bo Nix more recently, and the tradition lives on.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
21-7, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Longhorns are in the red zone. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. Oh, look at the quick cut. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The receiver grabs it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you just want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
20-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's DeMarco. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he comes out with 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here comes a handoff. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, Oregon, Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Good throw, caught over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks right and lets it fly. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Dutch come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped that one. Great chance at his second interception of the game.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
This quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
What's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Oregon. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Powerful offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go. Wide open downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. And the Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Moves out of the pocket. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oregon, 21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. He'll hand it off. He eludes a tackle. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, put the ball out for the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. First down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Second down after that previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. To the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught! He's wide open, look out! He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off Hazen's head, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's DeMarco. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21. 6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Time just about gone here in the third quarter of this national championship. One more play coming up. Pass complete on a crosser. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. 1 quarter away from crowning the national champion this college football season.
Oregon, 21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up first down at the 14.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. Design quarterback run. No him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with his tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Send the back in motion. Back to throw again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught for the two-point conversion as they cut into this very large deficit. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here late. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll kick it away here. The ball would be down just inside the 30. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. But it comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Caught over the middle by the tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it.
Who's in the clear? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, you can tell with this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted in the end zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.